Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Let's complete something today. I mean, till what time you can be online, Sampath?
I mean, it's right now 10, right? So I can be till 11, 12, no problem.
11, 12 o'clock, right? Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fine, no problem. Chalo. And let's complete chef today. We'll do it. I'll cover maximum topics today in chef. Okay. Chef.io/chef for hosted chef. We know this, but it's been really a long time. Okay. We have one node. It was deleted. I have one organization. I can always add one more organization. Create. You can add another organization. Okay. So before I start off with organization and really start working on it, just 2 minutes quick overview. Server is something like a centralized repository where you have all your cookbooks and all your not cookbooks, all your recipes stored. Okay, so a recipe is nothing but something which says in which state, what is the current state of your system, and what should be the what should be the future state of your system. Okay, so it was used to determine the state of your system, means of your nodes. Okay, there are several nodes. A recipe is used to define the state of it. Okay, so cookbook can have multiple recipes inside it. Okay, so now how are cookbooks uploaded? Uploaded to server. So all these cookbooks will be written on a node called as a workstation, okay, which could be an VM, which could be a word, which could be a machine, whatever it is. It can be anything. Like it can be your, personal desktop. It need not be a virtual machine even, okay. So it would be uploaded to the Chef server so that whatever changes you want to make inside a cookbook will be made inside a workstation and uploaded to server, and from there these code changes will be checked in into your node by running a convergence from your node. Okay, so what is convergence? It's nothing but running Chef client is called as convergence. Okay, so running it from the node. Okay, so just a brief overview. So So now let's create one more organization afresh. So first thing you're going to do in your server is creating one organization. I'm telling it to you from beginning. Just some name which I've given it. Yeah, this is my organization. These are the members inside my organization. Is it this whatever I'm tied up, that is my organization. Okay, so for as soon as you create a new organization, or as soon as one point you should remember is, okay, first let's go ahead and download a starter kit. There's something like this: download starter kit. Set proceed. Then we'll start. I'm going to tell you from scratch. IP. I've launched two Linux instances, one named as workstation and one named as node, just from here. Okay, a label is workstation and a node. Okay, so I'll open WinSCP meanwhile. So -user will be the username. Why am I taking it? Because I have to copy the Chef starter kit, whatever I have downloaded freshly. If I'm not going to copy the fresh starter kit, it's not that every time you start your system you're supposed to do it or something. It's nothing like that. But every time I'm working on a new organization and it is not included on my workstation, then I need to download a starter kit. Fine. What if there is one organization which is already running, and how am I going to download it? How am I going to work on it? As simple as possible, you have to, inside every chef repo, actually, whichever is downloaded, there is something called as .chef folder, which will have few keys inside it. Okay, so these keys will affect logging in, actually, and that was a reason why we were not able to log in earlier. Thing is, both should be same, or else it will not allow system to sign into it. Okay, so Control C. Let's see it. Okay, I'm done with it as of now. I'll quickly connect over Putty. Oh, forget about anything there on this system. I'm teaching you everything from scratch only. Okay, so it's like, only thing is, I've signed up to Chef server, and I've created 2 instances. That's it. Change. Okay, good. New session. I need node details. Good. So first go to your EC2 machine. So now what I'm going to do is ls sudo yum update. Done. So mv chef 2. This doesn't work out in reality, I guess. Shall I know why it is happening? SCP. Browse for the PIM. So just problem with the name. When SCP. So now see, yeah. CP, not CP, move the okay, move it, wait. So first thing we'll do with our workstation is something like this. We'll change our name, host name. It's nothing but the name which is displayed over here. I'll change it to workstation. Execute bash. Sudo execute bash. Okay, it is workstation. Fine. rm-rf chef starter save. Whatever is there. That's it. We don't have anything over here. mov /home / system users / copied it. Fine. So I've copied my starter kit over here. Okay. So leave starter kit over here, and before we do anything, what is the first thing that is required to do on your node? Only one thing that we are supposed to do on a node. That is, we need to permit root login to yes, so that we has to bootstrap our node. How are we going to do it? Okay, fine. cd/etc. This is my workstation, which clearly says this is my node. Whatever, I didn't give a name, it is a node. Inside etc ssh we have several files: vi, ssh, dconf. So here initially permit root login yes would be commented. Okay, so we have to go to insert mode and uncomment it. Okay, that's it. After that you need to do a service sshd restart. So that those changes will be implied. That's it. All the work you have to do on your node is done. Push your node aside. Okay, so inside, what is there inside our chef server? I don't have any nodes, and I am with organization 2. Okay. Manage organizations, organization 2. Users, groups, permissions. Starter kit I can download from here. If you want to leave organization, if you want to invite a user to it, generate key, nice configuration, reset validation, something. Don't do anything of it. Don't do anything from here. Leave it. Don't reset also anything. Leave it. Reset will be needed. I told you, right, when you reset your key, you have to make sure that those are all updated inside your I just downloaded starters.zip. So let me unzip chef server starters.zip. It is inflated, and I have one repo, chef repo created. So inside chef repo, okay. So whatever commands we are going to use with knife should be done inside your chef repo, or else they'll throw errors. Okay. So chef repo, inside chef repo, we can use knife commands. So what is a knife? A knife is nothing but whatever you want to communicate with your chef server via command line, you have to do it over knife only. It is creation, deletion, updation, whatever it is, you have to do it from there only. So for that, first we need to install knife. Have to do it inside your repo only. curl-l space https://.opscode.com/chef/ would be something like install.sh. Okay, I'm getting it. In parallel, what should it do? It should execute it on a bash. It's trying to get a file. it installed chef. Okay, chef, it installed a knife. Okay, chef actually. So once it is done, so it's like chef client installation with knife. Okay, so cd dot chef will be created after it. Inside dot chef you have two files, knife.rb file and a .pm file. This is your organization, okay, signed in as. So this .pm file, okay. So let's see what is there in knife.rb file. Log level information, node name, client key name, chef server URL, cookbook bar. That's it I have. Remember it. Not going to do anything. Just going back one step. I'm inside chef report. That's it. What I know is. So now we will bootstrap a node. How are we going to bootstrap a node? Knife bootstrap. I'm going to bootstrap a node, not a workstation, right? So this is my workstation. This is my node IP address. Copy or IP address or copy your public DNS name, okay? Mostly they'd copy a public DNS name, okay? Public host name, not a DNS name, but a public host name which will not get changed, okay? So for this we don't have any public host name. We'll copy the public IP. -x ec2-user. What is the user? ec2 user -i /.ssh/ okay. So in this SSH folder, I've copied and placed my .pm file which was used to create these instances. Okay, so it is .pm file. Okay, so I've copied it from my local machine to the server. It is there in my home folder. Okay, so from there I can show you. I'll show you everything. So, okay. I'll show you from here only. Let me type it. -i, the PM file, or else -P, the password, -N, node name, whatever you're trying to give to your node. Node 1, that is what I want to give as the node name for my server. It says compliance cookbooks, converging 0 sources, node 1 has an empty run list. Okay, client chef finished. Added in my organization too, right? That is the what is this starter kit which I have downloaded. I didn't say it anyways or add it to organization 1 or organization 2. That's the reason why I created 2 organizations. Okay, it itself from the starter kit, from where you have downloaded corresponding to, there are 10 organizations. You are downloading starter kit of 10th organization, and there you have actually did a bootstrapping. It's not going to get confused and bootstrap it to a 9th node or a first node, but it is going to exactly bootstrap to the same node from which you have or organization from which you have downloaded a starter kit. I read it from organization 2, and yes, it is added over here. Okay, so I can see my node over here. So now go to your node. I would do something is chef hyphen client. Running handlers, client finished 0000 updated in 01 seconds. Node 1 has an empty run list. Converging 0 resources. So it is speaking, what is converging? Okay, convergence is nothing but, there is a master server, there's a server, and that's a node. When this node tries to check with or sync with master, okay, and update this node based on the configurations present in master, this process is called as convergence. Okay, sometimes there will be a mismatch, okay, of convergence and all. Mismatch of the client, mismatch of the organization's nodes. That scenario, you have to run convergence or run chef client so as to fix it. So details. It's last check in 3 minutes ago, uptime 20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Run list is empty, nothing. Okay. Now, what will do? Run list is empty. Now go to your workstation. Inside your chef repository, cd, you have cookbooks. Okay, starter and chef ignore file we have. Knife, cookbook, create. Let's do a MotoD application. You have something called as MotoD. You have just created it. So that you have attributes, files, recipes, templates, resources. Okay. Recipes. Go to default.rb file. What we'll do inside our default.rb file, we'll write some sample cookbook thing inside it. What are we going to do? go with the complex one only initially. Chalo. Inside it, I'll write on. I'll speak about template. We'll cover everything. Template /etc /motd to source motd .erb file, whatever I want to place. I'll explain you, don't worry. What is the mode? 0644 and end. So what is it speaking? It says very simple. In etc motod folder, copy this motod erb file. If this file is already there with permissions, with the privileges I have given, it will override the existing file. That's it. So where did I ask? I asked it. I have given it a source to pick the file and move it. So where is it? motod.erb file. Okay. So where did I write it? Inside templates. We have templates. cd templates, cd default, vi, we don't have anything here. motd.erb. This is what I've written, right? Inside. Hello. This is an sample motod file. Okay. Done. I've created a motod.erb file. Now I have to upload this cookbook to the server. I'm outside, okay, of Jeff repo. See, knife cookbook upload motod.td gives error. Okay, cd Jeff repo says uploaded one cookbook. You can come here, always refresh and see what is there here. Okay, so now I have uploaded a cookbook. It's nothing is displayed here. If I go and run Chef client, let's see what happens. Nothing has happened. Okay, so why is it happening like this? I only uploaded a cookbook, but I didn't, a recipe. It's not a cookbook. I only uploaded a recipe. Why, when I uploaded a recipe, why did I use name of a cookbook? Very simple. Inside every recipe, default.rp file is the default recipe. Okay, so when you are uploading the default recipe, you can upload it straight away from the cookbook. So what I did, add it to the run list. Live node we need out with the command knife-h knife node run list add. That's what I want to do. Add. What is the node name? Node 1. And what is the recipe? ICIP recipe. ICIP recipe. Sorry. What is the recipe? And what TD? Simple. Added. Okay. So now when I go and do chef client, it will do some work. Says running handlers finished, chef client finished, 1 by 1 resources updated in 0 seconds. Update content in this file etc moto d from something to something, it is same. Okay, so installing cookbooks, compiling cookbooks, converging resources, recipe moto d default. Okay, so speaking about something. So cd / etc speaking about moto. This is a sample moto d file. I have written it inside my workstation and it is copied to the exact location where I wanted it to copy. Okay, escape copy. So got it. So now there is one more place we have to look at in our node, etc chef. So this will be created when you run your conversions. Okay. So now after this, so we have client.pem file, client.rb file, boot.json file, and open the client.rb file. It says what is the log location, what is the URL with which it is communicating. This is the URL with which it is communicating to idea organization, to idea, right? And validation name, chef validator, okay, client name, node name, that's it. Insert, we'll make a small change here, log level. log level, I marked it as info, so that we can get granular details of the log. See, now it says synchronizing cookbooks, template, running run list expands, platform, forking instances. It says everything. Okay. So now we are inside chef repository. Right. So we are inside a chef repository. Come down. CD. There is another place where this chef server will look into. CD var chef. Inside it you'll have a folder backup. I have overwritten something in etc. What is that I have overwritten? Let's take an entire copy of etc. There is nothing called as MotoD earlier, but now MotoD is there, which has been overridden. Okay, so this is a place from where we can always roll back to the old changes. Okay, so in case something happens, simply you can replace that etc folder with this or etc folder so as to restore the earlier changes, right? So let's refresh this. I have one run item to be run list. So this is one section which is very important. You have attributes inside your server, which speaks everything about the node information, like the version, the platform, the IP address, the MAC address, file system, memory, CPU, everything it will be speaking about the cookbooks, recipes, whatever is there, everything will be there over here. So now come back to your workstation once again. So you just go to node once. Let's return to our workstation once. Make some more changes, okay? So what now I'll do is I'll go to CD cookbooks, MotoD. Here I'll leave the content like that. I'll change attributes. CD attributes. Nothing I've written in attributes. CD templates, CD default, okay, vi motod.erb file, right? We have written file modified by home. We will update some value runtime. Percentage equals to, if you're not giving equals to, it will not print. Node td, the concerned recipe name, and the other name what you want to give. ETHO. Okay. So now cd chef repo, cd motd, sorry, cookbooks motd. We will go to attributes. There's nothing inside it. But inside attributes, you need to write a file. vi default.rp. Inside it, write default motd, the same cookbook name, whatever we specified there, the same pattern, whatever I specified there. Thou your author. Did I give a name properly? Let's cat it and see in the end. auth or other. So what is the name required for it? Chef server. Okay, let's give it. It could be your name or my name even. I'm just giving it like that. Okay. cd auth war. Okay. Cookbook upload. What to do? Uploaded one cookbook. It's already there to my run list. Says now updated content in a file etc motod. Okay, something it is saying cd/etc vi motod. Hello, this is a sample motod file modified by, what is the other name that I've given? Chef server. Okay, So it has been updated on a updated randomly. Okay. So if you need to update something, that you have, some content specified in a template.erb, some ERB file, you have to specify it with the tag, whatever. It's like author, name, that doesn't make sense. But the same attribute has to be given some value in the default.rb file and inside the attribute folder. Okay, so that is what which makes sense. Okay, so now let's do one thing. Let's create one more cookbook. Okay, let's create one more cookbook. So this document I think I've shared with you, Sampath. For any other cookbook related things, I have written it over here. Next recipes, whatever I will be walking through will be here. Before that, all the Moto D thing would mostly be here. It's not there. Fine. No problem. It's very simple thing, right? A lot of cookbooks are there in this. Task 5, task 4. Good. I'm just seeing everything is covered. Chalo, Cheddar repo. We'll create one more cookbook first now. Knife cookbook create update. Let's say. So CD cookbooks. We have something update. CD update. Recipes or cookbooks. What is it? Cookbooks, huh? Or CD recipes. vi default.rb file. And insert this default.rb file. I'll come here. Doesn't have to get updated because it is a Ubuntu server. So execute yum update. Okay, do command yum update end. Okay, fast to do this command. So I only did this, I didn't do anything. Knife, node, run list, add node name, node1 space AC, let's see, ICIP recipe. What is that recipe? Update. It is updated. But what if I want this recipe to be executed before this? So I said -b before moto D put this recipe. That is what I told it. So before moto D it has put this update. Fine. I've uploaded to, I've added it to server. Did I upload this cookbook? Yeah, I uploaded it. That's the reason why it is there in the run list. Okay. So now we'll do a chef client. It says the following cookbooks are required by a client but does not exist on server. Okay. So what I did, I added it straight away to my run list. Did I upload it to server? Knife, I didn't do it right. Cookbook. Did I upload it? No, right? I didn't upload it to my server. What I did is only just adding it to a run list. Upload. What is the cookbook name? Update. Uploaded one cookbook. Now come here, run chef client. See what it says. Executes yum update. After that it has run something. Okay. So it has been successful. Okay. So whatever cookbook I've added now could be added something like, it could be a helper cookbook, or it is a dependency cookbook, or run list, or let's say one time you're running chef client, you're not going to execute or do a convergence of only one recipe. There will be multiple recipes. So how are you going to prioritize them in a run list? A run list is nothing but an order in which it will be executed. -v before what you want to put it. Okay, how you want to arrange it. You can always do it from this even. That is your GUI. It can also always help you. So you have an edit option over there, which will always help you. Okay. So in our cookbook, we have seen something like this: is moving moving content from one place to something else. Fine. So what if I have to install a package? What if I have to start a service? What if I have to copy a file from one location to another location, or delete a file in one location? Okay, that is, there will be some times wherein I'll be moving few set of deployable files, like they could be simple HTML files, they could be huge war files for deployments, and sometimes I need to delete some files in a server. So let's see how we are all going to do this. Okay. So knife, cookbook, create, Apache, cd cookbooks, cd Apache, cd recipes, now package is a terminology. There would be maximum one template, package, execute, service, file. That's it. These you'll be using. So let's use all of them. We have seen two of them. That is template, and we have seen execute. Now we will see the rest. Do some action. What it has to do? Action space colon followed by the action. It is not action colon space something, or a space between both these comments even. End. Knife, cookbook, upload. What was that? Apache. Uploaded. What is Apache? I have cookbook. I have to add to the recipe. I have to add to my node. Added it. It's after MotoD, whatever. It doesn't make any sense. Fine. So I'm running it. I'll do the chef convergence. Yum package action install. HTTPD. I didn't. Okay. Fine. CD Apache. Sorry. There is some mistake which I have written. Okay, I'm already inside a cookbook. Wait default.rp file. HTT insert PD. I have to upload cookbook. I need not add it to run list because I have already done it once. install version so and so HTTPD it has installed. Fine. Now service HTTPD status, check its status. It says HTTP is installed. If it is not installed, it will not say invalid, no service HTTPD. It's there, but it says it is stopped. And how are we going to make sure that it is running, and how are you going to make sure that it is enabled on start? Vi default.rb. Service HTTPD to what is action? I'm saying enable it on boot and make sure that it is started. There's some issue in the cookbook. Action enable start something. Missed it. Colon, I guess. Colon I missed. Action enable colon start. So clear ones, fresh. Just started it. It says enable service HTTPD and started it. So simple check service HTTPD status. It says it is running. Okay. So now it is started. It is up and running. Okay. So now let's say I have to copy one file. Okay. So where am I going to copy it? Okay. Inside it only we'll write one recipe. So this /var name var what is there inside it? We have cd html. There's nothing else there. You know it's public IP curl ifconfig.co. says test page for HTTP. It has been installed. Apache, it's been installed. So now we'll do one thing. Simply, I'll push one index.html file. Okay. We'll do this. This is a TMPLAT template. Where is it supposed to be? Var /ww/html, right? This is how we're going to write it. The same way in which we did for a MongoDB application. Slash, what is the file name? Index.html. Let's say do source. From where? From HTML. Let's create one index.html file. What is the mode? 0644, so as to ensure if it is there also, next time when we're writing it, we can override. So now I have to go to templates inside my codebook. CD default. We have vi default.rp file. Okay, we didn't write anything. So default, it is index dot whatever I ask him, HTML. Let's see, whatever I want. Okay. Now whatever we have written inside this, let's upload cookbook. Update it var www.index.html file. cd /var www HTML. Earlier when I did ls, there is nothing. Now it has an index.html file. There's a sample HTML file. It is deployed, right? So like this, in a similar way in which we have written here, I'll show you. CD cookbooks, sorry, recipes inside, we are already inside a recipe. vi default.rp, I want to tell you something. I said enable start. The same thing now I can put down here again, say after moving the file, let's say it's a HTML file which doesn't need anything refreshing and I'm getting it. But let's say it's a big file which I'm doing a deployment. Service, whatever it is, HTTP do, action enable, restart could be done. Okay? Not only restart. I know it could be something like, what is this? Stop could be done. let's say there is one file which I've created over here in my this thing only. I have created so now I have two files, index.html, index1.html inside var www.html. So now, but I want to put only index.html and I want to remove the index1.html from here. Already inside a cookbook. Insert. After this, what I'm doing is file, another type. File. Told you, right? There's one more left. etc. Sorry. Var www/html / index1.html. Let's say. What is action I'm asking to do on it? Action delete. I'm asking to delete it. End. Uploaded. So ruby syntax error. Word unexpected keyword and end of endpoint. 23rd line there is a what is the missing thing? Right, do. It's uploaded. I'm doing ls once just to ensure both files are there. Then a chef client. It did whatever it wanted to do. Fine. There is only index.html. It says deleted file var www.html. Before it did, it has moved it to var chef backup var www.html index.html. It has moved it over here and then it did a deletion. Okay. So now this time there is no file, but we asked it to delete it. Still, it will not throw any error. Okay. It says action delete. Okay. Line up to date. Okay. It says line 20 up to date. Up to date matlab it is not present. The file is already not present in that location. Okay. It will not throw any error saying that it is not present. So I know I couldn't delete it. Nothing like that is seen. Okay. So, okay. We have a little concept like data bags. So we'll complete it in next class, followed by Puppet or some other tool. So whatever I have to teach you, Sampat. Jenkins is done. This is done. Chef is seen all of it. chef. Yeah. Environments, nodes, and database. Very small concepts. Analytics half an hour to explain. Followed by Puppet, I guess probably. I have to go ahead with Puppet thing. Puppet or Rundeck, whatever is feasible. I'll go ahead in the next session. Okay. So, Sapak, is it clear for you?
Yeah, it's clear, but I just need to put on hands-on experience because
Yes.
seeing it like
When
this, it's like easy. But when I do, I may run into some errors, so I'll just try it out and then.
yeah, do try it out. Chalo, I'll catch you later. Okay.
Yeah, bye bye.
Yeah.